Hello, Hero Collectors here. How's it going, everybody? Hope y'all are doing fantastic. I know I am, and apologies if I sound weird. I'm still getting over that cold. I'm recording the same day as I recorded the Primal unboxing. But yeah, today we're going to be unboxing the X-Men Nemesis Build-A-Figure Wave Nightcrawler. This is the AOA or Uncanny X-Force Nightcrawler. This is technically the second, but technically also the third figure I've gotten from this wave. So I've got Wolverine, I've got Nightcrawler in hand, but my pre-order for Marrow hit my pile of loot. So technically I have that figure, I just don't have her in hand. But I got this guy at my local GameStop. Actually, Gambit was there too, and it was a toss-up between getting Nightcrawler and Gambit, and ultimately I decided, well, I think Nightcrawler helps to complete the Uncanny X-Force team. I said helps, it doesn't fully complete it, but I'd rather get him to help build out that team than get Gambit for the overall AOA collection, even though he may be harder to get. But anyway, let's go ahead and crack this guy open and see how he is. And I think it's going to be just like the previous Nightcrawler because it's the exact same mold. I will do a quick comparison with him in this video. But I will also do a kind of group thing with the rest of the Uncanny X-Force because I do have most of those figures. So yeah, here is Nightcrawler in the tray. Let's get the Nemesis pieces out of here. Are these articulated? No? No, they're not pointing the same way, so I'm going to have to probably heat that up eventually. Then we got the giant space helmet dome. That's pretty fun. Let's get Nightcrawler. There. There. Oh, hands are taped. There's that. And lastly, come on. There. Just had to get the tape loose. There's that. Okay. Let's get those all gathered and let's angle down at Nightcrawler properly. Alright, and initial thoughts in terms of how he looks. I think the biggest problem visually for me is the fact that they kept this V still molded in here and that they didn't mold a brand new like shoulder piece because it just kind of breaks it up. It's even kind of two different tones because it's two different plastics. This is more pliable in a sense. So just initially that's kind of catching my eye in terms of visuals for this figure's costume and paint and whatnot. But this is the reuse of the X-Men 97 Nightcrawler, so he is pinless, which I love to see. And got some good range there. And got some butterflies. And biceps. Okay. And I like you can see it there, the paint on the eye. That looks really good. Liking that quite a bit. And yeah, he's got some pretty smooth joints here, as you'd expect from a pinless figure. Ooh, that was a little tougher to crack. And that one. And just about done here. There, okay. All the articulation is now broken in. Let's take, he's got, the way they molded his mouth, they had to do a separate piece in red just for the tongue. That's interesting. Tell you what, I want to use the angry head for posing this guy around because it's supposed to be a bit angrier Nightcrawler. He's from the AOA dimension. He's not going to be a friendly guy, I don't think. I have not read the Uncanny X-Force comics. I know I really should, but I'm aware of some of the aftermath, mostly relating to Wolverine, and because I believe it's Rick Remender that wrote the Uncanny X-Force and then Uncanny Avengers, which I have read the first run of that, so I'm more familiar with what consequences happened from the X-Force book into Uncanny Avengers, so just what little bits I've gleaned from that book leads me to what happens in the X-Force book, if I can remember what I'm saying. I feel like I'm rambling, but trying to get this sword in his hand. And it looks there. Okay. So it looks pretty good. I like the paint on the grip there. But we need to pose this guy into like an angry or like attacking pose because that face really fits that. Okay, something like this. No, it needs to be like back, like he's about to swing. Yeah, that looks cool. I'm liking that. Okay, maybe do something like this with the hand so it looks like he's bringing it in. Yeah. Okay, I like that pose. That took a little going, had to really get figured out what I wanted to do, but that looks pretty sick there. I like that. So tell you what, let's put him on a stand. I've got a flight stand here. Like so. Let's angle that up just a tad. And then let's bring in the rest of the team so that we can see a group shot here. First up, we've got fellow swordsman Deadpool, which, picking that figure up for first time in a while, I wouldn't mind if we got an updated version. He's on the Bucky Cat body. The swords fit really loose in the hand, and I think the gray is a little off compared to what we're getting now. But now we have the 3-pack version of Phantom X right there. So we'll pose him like so. Next up, we've got Deathlock from the, was it Marvel 80th line from a few years ago? 5 years ago? Let's kind of adjust that there. And then we have Psylocke, also from that 3-pack with Phantom X. And then, last but not least, we have Wolverine. And this team is getting there. It's looking pretty sick. We've got Archangel that is on pre-order right now. And he'll kind of help round this team out a bit. I can't remember if there's any more members. Again, I haven't read this book, but I'm at least aware of it. And that looks pretty sick. I like this team so far. Yeah, it looks good. The grays don't really match. This is much lighter than this guy, Deathlock, and Deadpool, but I don't know if maybe that is the case with the costumes in the books, or if it's just Hasbro changing up the colors because these have all come out years apart. So yeah, that looks pretty sick. I really like that, in honesty. Just looking at that through the camera, it looks like such a solid team. I like this a lot. So, okay, let's get them removed. All right, and here for just the last comparison, we have the standard Nightcrawler. This is the X-Men 97 body with the, what wave was it? The Caliban wave Nightcrawler head? I can't remember if that's the right wave or not, but yeah, you can see the base body is reused. It's just repainted. I don't really have any comments there, but I like having this guy be the smiling one and this one being the angry one. I do have a third Nightcrawler. It is the original release from where this head comes from. He is with my Excalibur crew right now. But yeah, I wanted to do this quick comparison. And let's do one last pose with Nightcrawler before... Actually, wait. Pose him here next to Wolverine, the only other figure I have from this wave so far. And there they are. I find it funny that two very different eras of X-Men, and they both still have similar X symbols on their chests. But yeah, let's pose him up one last time and just kind of see how he fits for... and let's just see how poseable he is. I don't know. What am I going for here? I have not read enough Nightcrawler to really know what to pose him doing. Okay, maybe he just teleported and landed on the ground. So now he is... wrong hand. So now he's just assessing where he's at. Oh, yes. Those ankles go pretty far. So there. Yep, he can balance like that. Range of the tail. But yeah, that's a pretty decent pose. I like that. Fix the fist there. But yeah, I'm liking this figure. It's a solid Nightcrawler figure based on the mold we got last time, which, it's a good Nightcrawler mold. I really don't have anything that I would have added to this, not really knowing the full source material, but it's a good repaint and helps complete a team, which I really like. So there is that, and there's just another quick pose for you. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this unboxing. I will eventually take some photos and probably do a review video with both him and Extreme Wolverine. And yeah, I think that's going to be it. So I hope you all enjoyed, and I will talk to you all in another video, another post, another time.